Hello student, so this is the third video, and in this video we will discuss about the topic of different type of plan from chapter number 4, and the name of the chapter is planning. Children, in my first and second video of this chapter we have already discussed about what are planning, the first function of management, what is the features of plan, what are the importance and limitations of plan, and what is the proper planning process. And today video we will discuss about the different types of plan and the different type of plan which we are going to cover in our this chapter. So now children, in types of plan we have two different type of plan, that is single use plan and standing plan. I have highlighted single use plan by yellow and standing plan by red color, so that you will identify, it will be easy for you to identify which plan came inside single use plan and which come inside standing plan. Now what are the single use plan? So the children, single use plan are those plan which work for one time only. Means whenever a manager make a plan, even for one day, 1 week, 1 year, 1 month related to the project, so once that project is over, that plan cannot be used anywhere else, right? So when that particular time is over, the plan cannot be utilized anywhere else. So a plan which is used for a single particular purpose, for a single project, for a single particular time, for a single event, those type of plan are known as single use plan. Now what are the different plan which come inside single use plan? So these are budget, the programs and project. These three are the part of single use plan. We will discuss about these plan later on. Now the second type of plan is standing plan. Children, you have to be careful. We are talking about the types of plan on the basis of uses now. Mean how many time you can use these plan. The single use plan which can be used one time only, for one event only, for one project only. And budget, program and project are the example of single use plan. Now standing plan. Standing plan are basically used for activity that occur regularly over a period of time. Means a same activity which occur regularly over a particular period of time. So you don't need to make again and again the same plan for that. A same plan for a same activity can be utilized for many times. So this is a plan which can be utilized for a multiple purpose. So that is the reason we call it standing plan. Now what are the different type of plan which come inside that? That is policy, procedure, methods and rules. So this was the first type of plan on the basis of uses. Now we will discuss about the type of plan on the basis of what plan seek to achieve, means on the basis of achieving objective or goal. And this is what we are going to cover in our syllabus also. So children, on the basis of what plan seek to achieve, we divide our plan for objective, strategy, policy, procedure, method, rules, program and budget. As I have already explained you, the red one are the plan which are the standing plan. Means if the same situation is there, you can use a one plan in many cases. And the yellow are the single use plan which will be used only once time only. Either it can be a one particular period of time for one event or for one particular project. And the objective and strategy which are neither highlighted in red nor in yellow, these are not came either, they didn't came neither in the standing plan or they neither come in the single plan. Means sometimes they can be used for multiple purpose also, sometimes they can use for a single purpose also. So these are the plan, 8 plan we are going to discuss today, and these plan are on the basis of achieving our objective. Now just see what is the first plan, that is seeking objective. So the first plan on the basis of seeking objective is objective only. Now what is objective in the part of plan? Objective are the end toward which the activities are directed. They are the end result of every activity. Increase in cell by 10%. Now this is the first plan according to achieving the objective, and the name of the plan is objective. What are the objective plan? Objective plan are known as the end result or the end towards. Means these are all those activity which directed, जिनको हम डायरेक्ट करते हैं एंड रिजल्ट की टूवर्ड्स के, और एंड रिजल्ट हमारा क्या होता है, उस पर्टिकुलर गोल को अचीव करना, उस पर्टिकुलर ऑब्जेक्टिव को अचीव करना जो कि हमारी प्लानिंग प्रोसेस में डिसाइड हो रखा है. सो बेसिकली दीज आर द एंड रिजल्ट of all the activity or of all the every activity which give us a direction to achieve the objective or the goal which has been decided in the process of planning. For example, increase in sell by 10%. ये क्या है आपका? ये आपका गोल है. किसका गोल हो सकता है ये? दिस कैन बी अ गोल ऑफ द सेलिंग डिपार्टमेंट ऑल्सो, कि उन्हें 10% अपने सेलिंग को क्या करना है? इंक्रीज करना है. तो ऑब्जेक्टिव आपका क्या हो गया? फर्स्ट टाइप ऑफ प्लान जिसका आपको क्या करता है? विच डायरेक्ट अस फॉर गेटिंग अ गोल. नाउ द सेकेंड टाइप ऑफ प्लान इज स्ट्रैटेजी. नाउ व्हाट इज स्ट्रैटेजी? अ स्ट्रैटेजी इज अ कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव प्लान टू अचीव द ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल ऑब्जेक्टिव. नाउ स्ट्रैटेजी आपकी कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव प्लान है. वाई वी कॉल्ड इट इज अ कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव प्लान? अ स्ट्रैटेजी प्रोवाइड अस द ब्रॉड काउंटर्स ऑफ एनी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन बिजनेस, यानी आपको ये ब्रॉड नॉलेज और ब्रॉड इंफॉर्मेशन प्रोवाइड कराती है. It will also refer to future decision defining the organization direction and scope in a long run way. Thus, we can say that strategy is a comprehensive plan for accomplishing an organization objective. Now, when we talk about strategy, we said the strategy आपकी comprehensive planning होती है. Comprehensive planning यानी जो broad counters पे decided करती है, यानी broad manner पे अपने objective को achieve कराती है. Now, the comprehensive plan include 3 dimension here. फर्स्ट, डिटरमाइनिंग लॉन्ग टर्म ऑब्जेक्टिव, यानी जो आप स्ट्रैटेजी बनाओगे वो किससे रिलेटेड होगी? लॉन्ग टर्म ऑब्जेक्टिव से रिलेटेड. अडॉप्टिंग अ पर्टिकुलर कोर्स ऑफ एक्शंस, इट मीन्स टू अडॉप्ट अ पर्टिकुलर कोर्स और पर्टिकुलर मेथड टू अचीव दैट लॉन्ग टर्म ऑब्जेक्टिव. एंड थर्ड, एलोकेटिंग रिसोर्सेज नेसेसरी टू अचीव दैट ऑब्जेक्टिव. इट मीन्स स्ट्रैटेजी इज अ ब्रॉड कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव प्लान विच इंक्लूड 3 things. First, it include your long term objective. Second, it include how to determine the first, it include how to determine the long objective. Second, it include adopting a particular course of action to achieve that long term objective. And third, it include allocating the resources necessary to achieve those objectives. That is the reason we call strategy is a broad comprehensive plan. Now the third is policy. Now what are policy? Policy are general statement that guide thinking or channelize energies toward a particular direction. It means policy general statements are general statements हैं which guide our thinking, what a manager should do and what a manager should not do, and it basically channelize our energy toward a particular direction so that we can be able to achieve our objective. Now policy provide a basis for interpreting strategy which is usually stated in general terms. It means when we talk about the general term, we have certain strategy for achieving our objective. Policy is what? Policy is basis. Policy basis होती है उन strategies को interpret कराने के लिए ताकि हम अपने goals को achieve कर सकें. Now the next plan is procedure. The procedure are what? The procedure are basically routine steps. Routine step means which we used to use in our daily life. If we talk about our business, in routine of our business. So policy are procedure. Procedure are routine steps on how to carry out our activities. It's mean if we are talking about a business, there are lots of activity which we have to carry out in our business on the daily basis. These all activities, how we will carry out all those steps to carry out these activities are known as procedure. As from the definition also you can understand, procedures are required steps established in advance to handle future conditions. So it basically means whatever plan you have made for your futures, how you are going to achieve that plan. So policy give you the small steps for that in advance only. The procedure can be defined as the exact manner in which an activity has to be accomplished. Means procedures आपको एक proper define करेगा, एक guide करेगा, एक direction provide करेगा step wise, so that how you will be able to conduct the activity and how you will be able to achieve your goals. So that is procedure. Now coming through with the next plan, and the next plan is your method. Now what is method? Method provide the prescribed way or manner in which a task has to be performed considering the objective. It means we have lots of way. We mostly have lots of way for performing a particular task so that we can able to achieve our objective. So methods are all those way, a prescribed way which is selected by a manager by which he will complete the task, he will perform the task and he will achieve the objective. Now the next is rules. Rules are specific statements that inform what is to be done. They do not allow for any flexibility or discretion. This is very important point here, that once we talk about the rules, rules are all those plans which specify you. These are a specific statement, and this statement inform you that what you will do and what you will not do. And they, when we talk about the rules plan, they will not give you any freedom for any flexibility. Means whatever has been specified in statement from the rules plan, you have to follow that only. Like if you talk about the rules, we can give an example also. If you go through with the schools, you have seen somewhere the board are pasted that no smoking zone. So this is rule. You cannot change anything. If you are breaking it, there will be some legal punishment which has to be followed from your side. Now next is program. Now program are detailed statement about a project which outline the objective, policy, procedure and rules. Now you have to see why program is known as detailed statement, because program is something which include even a project also. आपका जो project है उसको include करेगा, and how, what are the different outlines for achieving that project goal. They will include the objective planning also, it will include the policy planning also, it will include the procedure also, and it will include the rules also. So objective, policy, procedure, rules को add करने के बाद में we are getting the detailed statement, and that detailed statement is known as program. Now next is budget. What is budget? A budget is a statement of expected result expressed in numerical term. Budget concept you have learned earlier also in accountancy. So budget आपका क्या है? एक statement होता है, expected statement means what we are expecting. We are making a budget. आप पहले बना रहे हो budget को. That is the reason it's called expected result. आपको expected result बताएगा. Expressed in numerical, because we are going to make it in a numerical form. आपके इसमें numerical numbers use होते हैं. So this is a numerical term. It is a plan which quantify future fact and figure. It is basically a plan which quantify future facts and figure, because it's always given in a form of quantity, that is in a form of number. So children, I think it should be clear to you about the different planning. You have to only remember one thing, that when we talk about the plan are basically divided on two bases, on the basis of uses and on the basis of achieving goals. Now if you talk about on the basis of usage, single use and standing plan. Single use plan basically means which we make once, you will use it for particular event, particular time or particular project, then you cannot use it again. Budget, program or project is your single use plan. Standing plan are those plans which are basically used for an activity that occur regularly over a period of time. It means you can use it for multiple purpose also, like policy, procedure, methods and rules are there. Now next we have the types of plan on the basis of seeking achieving objective. This is what we are going to cover in our syllabus also. That is objective, strategy, policy, procedure, methods, rules, program and budget. So now I hope you have understand the different types of plan.